Good evening. We're at this again. So, we're back to fighting Ludwig the Accursed Holy Blade. Well, the Accursed, the Holy Blade, he is one and the same. He's a complicated guy. You don't even know. Don't try to harsh his mellow. I'm gonna put on a less audacious hat for a moment, and let's pay the boss a visit. Let's go see him. See how he's doing. See what he's up to. I'm like loving and dreading this because, I mean, it's hard. It's very legitimately hard. And I think I've made peace with the fact that it's legitimately hard at this point, which is the dread, but it's going to make it all the sweeter when this guy goes down. I wound up in a weird spot there. It's unintentional. Phase 2. Yep, more Ludwig it is. We're back. We're back on that horse. We're back on this horse. Alright, buddy. Let's dance. I missed the dodge. And I tried heal again. That's right, this is the third session of pure Ludwig. I did a little bit of Ludwig in the first session. I was doing some Ludwig. But this is I believe this is the third stream where I'm doing nothing but fighting Ludwig. The first stream where I fought him at all, I believe, was the one titled After Ebrietas. But I spent a lot of time there just getting through the DLC. That is, unless I'm forgetting one of the streams. I had one that was just, I think, 2 hours of fighting Ludwig, and one that was 3 hours of fighting Ludwig. Anyway, let's keep fighting Ludwig. Right, that attack. It's a pretty rare attack. I often forget about that particular style of behavior where he does only 3 attacks. Oh, that killed. Dang. Yeah, that was a little bit of a greedy heal. I was expecting after he went to that move that I would take the hit and then roll in and start rallying. Did not make it. Did not make it there. Alright, here we go. We can do this in a theoretical universe we're trying to reach. The lines are converging. Thank you. Getting winged by a lot of stuff. Ready for you that time. Second phase. Haha. All right. Here's hoping I can give you the proper show. Right delay, but that was too soon. Also, that was the double cross slash. I'm not supposed to roll in on the double cross slash. I think I'll die no matter what with that. Okay, I think we need to react a bit faster to certain things in phase 2. So I think what I need to do right now is transition my academic understanding of phase 2 into a practical reflexive understanding. Just let the nervous system take the wheel for a moment. Just correct it after the fact, but let it go for a bit. See if it might have the right idea. Thought I might trigger a back kick there accidentally. Heal punish. You can actually start the heal punish at the moment you do the triangle, but that's news to me. I wasn't thinking about it with the right gaming sense before. Like, I wasn't thinking about it as a game. But of course he knows when I start. He doesn't have to. He's not a being that has to observe me perform a heal. He's a program that can see me hit triangle. Unnerving. kindly return to being a creature, a beast. The double head snap is one of his likeliest setups to get me. Phase 2. Slams after that. I can't get lax about how I'm treating that move. I had a very good dodge in his second swing, which I've been screwing up on several times before, as I was able to keep calm after taking the first hit. But that was a failure of analysis. I think he's able to follow that up in two ways, either with the downward slams, or I think he can do a different setup there. But I'm not sure if he can actually do a different setup. I find that while he's doing the, when I'm in the long range, walking slowly to the left is going to give me the best reactions, because that will avoid the sword lasers and everything else I pretty much have to roll. It's not walking towards him purely, because when I'm walking towards him, I sometimes get too close. And then my reaction comes out wrong, because he triggers a different kind of attack. Quite get far enough away. Phase 2. Still not enough time. Dang it. I need to stop taking the hit from his first retaliation. That slash is just very fast. And every time I preemptively dodge out, he gets me with the slow slash instead. Let's see, if I'm not anticipating it quite right, maybe I need to manually move away from him more actively. Because if I walk away from the boss, that slash will whiff. I just need to do it very early. I wound up getting both breaks. Still don't know exactly why that happens. Very good patterns. Case in point. Second phase. It's because if I run in after the circle, I actually don't have enough time for a punish on that move at all. So I can't commit to an attack when I run in. I'll just get killed. Or at least I'll take a hit. There are times where I can run in and get a hit and happen to not die because he won't use something strong enough to kill me. But in that case, where I ran in immediately for a punish, I died. Straight up. And that's the cleanest example I could ask for as a mandate to not punish that move. Which means that after that circle, I either need to close in and stand there to force him to do something predictable, or I need to keep my distance so I can punish a long-ranged attack instead. I think keeping my distance might be the safer bet. I could also start shooting him during that point. If I was using buffs, I could use that time to buff. I can also use that time to heal. It's far from wasting time. That was a really nasty series of patterns. Anytime he chooses to do the second claw swipe after the big claw swipe, anytime he does two big claw swipes, I kind of come out of that at a loss. That happens because I stay lined up with his head instead of walking slightly to the left. If I walk slightly to the left, he shouldn't do that. I don't know why he won't do that if I walk slightly to the left. I'm still in the trajectory of the attack at that point. He just stops doing it. He does other things. come on. Phase 2. I did my roll didn't come out in time. Now I can heal. My roll was not early enough. That one is difficult for me to roll. I know that I need to delay the roll on that to a good extent because I need to invuln through the attack. It's my only way out if I'm that far off. It's a pretty challenging attack if I don't recognize it fast enough. Let's see. So if I stay too far away from him, it's sometimes going to put him on the behavior pattern of walk towards me. And that's a behavior pattern I don't actually know what to do about that. I don't like it. Do not appreciate that. I dodged too late. Yeah, sometimes I get ponderous on the buttons, like subtly second-guessing some kind of action. I don't know why. I don't think I've dodged the charge too early before. I don't think he can auto-correct it. It's possible that if I dodge it right away, I won't be far enough to the side. But I don't think I need the invulnerability. It's not that wide. Far away enough. I moved back in too soon without dodging through. Because I recognized part of the way through that what he was doing, but my brain didn't make the connection to the correct action as a result. And I was like, oh, he's doing that thing, I should go in and get damage, but I didn't do it at the right time or in the right way. Couple more attempts, then I need to go back to Menzies for pigs. Get more blood vials. These blood vials are giving me some pretty good leeway in phase 2, so, well, if I can ever use them correctly. Generally speaking, it's when he does the holy circle on the floor is the safe point to use them. That's when you wait for them. That's good damage. Two. That's a fine heal. That was the slow slash, and I dodged the absolute wrong spot towards it. That slash would have absolutely, completely missed, and I dodged into it instead. If his sword is on that side, and I'm on his right, he can't hit me. I don't think he has any move that starts on that side that hits me in that location. I might take a small clip from something, but he doesn't have anything that starts from that side that kills me if I'm at full health on his right. What I'm wary of in that circumstance is that he can use the slash that starts from his right, which is not lethal, but happens very fast. Because it happens very fast, I'm very wary of it. And that wasn't even the right response for that attack. It was just a very nervous, weird thing to do. Alright, getting more blood vials. We're getting to phase 2 very cleanly today. And it's definitely helping. Between, like, from the second session to the third session, there was definite improvement in the handling of phase 2. I just need to get the rest of the way there. What the heck? That was a weird whiff on that charged R2. Please stop looping me to death. No, that's enough out of you. For those who are just tuning in, it's only once every, I don't know, 30 attempts or so that we have to do this run of the pigs to replenish our healing items. If you dodge too early, it corrects the charge enough to get you. If you dodge too late, then you get run over. So that's that. But if I kill all 3 of these pigs, I get enough blood vials to max me out 4 times over. I use about I use up to 5 or so blood vials on a bad run of the boss or a close run of the boss. Okay, I lose that 20,000 that was sitting up there. If these guys both dodge in different... If I cannot hit these guys with at least half a combo and they both dodge in different directions, I get a really ambiguous setup here. Because if I dodge away from the flamethrower too soon, I could wind up getting full comboed by the swordsman. Like, as I'm coming out of the dodge. And sometimes the setup goes like that, where neither of them dodge out between my attacks, and I can just move on with my day. That guy's not usually an issue, unless he happens to wing me with something. Then it gets dangerous. His mace attacks pretty much all cause a knockdown. So 22,000 blood echoes is a decent amount, but we're looking for something more like 50 or 60,000. Oh, I didn't dodge that time, but he didn't kill me either. Stun him a bit. That killed me. Okay, I didn't know that would one-shot me. I think I had some health. It's difficult to fight him in that small block. Ideally for these guys, I just get behind them. At this point, if I kill both all 3 of the shades and then the one other pig and get my other blood echoes back, I'll just buy blood vials and keep going on the boss. I don't need that many blood vials for the boss attempt anymore. When I'm first learning the boss, I need a lot. I'm not burning through them nearly as fast anymore. So the ambiguity of them there, they turned around sooner, and that was possibly troublesome. The fire one also went for sword attacks instead of doing anything fiery. For this guy, if he wants to, after the backstep, he can go into an immediate mace attack. His mace attack is still slow, but I can't hit him for free while he's doing the mace attack. Whereas there, he chose a fire attack. But basically, he gets messy if he chooses to do backstep in place, which is not common, but it happens. All right, 45,000. We'll use that to buy blood vials, and then we'll be back to the boss. This is a very standard little farming route. I'm gonna change my outfit again. I like the bone ash armor. The rest of this is fine. I'm gonna change the hat. There we go. I don't like the hats that are too tall. I don't like for the character to wear a big long cloak. I like to be able to see my legs. Fashion options are okay in Bloodborne. They're really good in Dark Souls 3. You can mix and match so much armor in Dark Souls 3. Oh boy. It's truly a thing of wonder. There, 62 blood vials. Usually that farming route has been getting me more like, 70 or 80 blood vials if I kill all 3 pigs. I effectively killed 2 pigs, because I killed one, then got my blood echoes back and killed it again. But 60 should be fine. It's 3 full inventories of blood vials. And since I'm using no more than 5 per fight, generally speaking, that should be at least 12 attempts. Mostly, I just want to keep fighting the boss. Time spent not fighting the boss is less time to learn. More time for lessons to fade. Double claw. I don't know why he did the double claw. Sometimes he just gets a wild hair up his nose. does the backstep and winds up in a wall, you can hit him in the face. Phase 2. That follow-up hits me. This is quad slash. I can heal on that safely. Take the visceral here. Buy a little breathing room. He'll almost always do the big thing after this. Shoot him twice. Gotta run in. Whew. I didn't want to trigger that stun. That was an utterly unnecessary heal. That's okay. Oh, he has the 4th attack on that now. Ah, the dodge was late. When I'm walking towards that, I just have a really hard time judging the dodge on that. I think I just need to stay away from it and focus on dodging through it. Because it's a little too wide for me to safely run around it, and dodging through it is just, it's just tough. I used a lot of healing that round, about 7 vials, but I was faring better than usual in Phase 2. And I was doing a better job of healing only when it was okay. That being said, he followed up his triple slams with an extra slash. I didn't know he could do that. And that kind of wrecked me. If he did a fast follow-up after that, I would have been guaranteed dead. I didn't dodge that correctly. I also took a bad hit from a follow-up I should have expected. So he often does that setup to me if he does the double head slap. And I need to back dodge that if it's going to happen. Pounding music and the tension of the Phase 2 is so ridiculous. I think the tension is comparable to Artorias and Fume Knight, absolutely. This dude's just a lot weirder. He had a direction flub there. He carried over some hit stun from phase 1. Oh, come on. I got robbed there. Hit stun buffering is weird. It's very weird. I got legitimately hit by his first attack. I contest that the second attack hit me. Like, that's nonsense. As I knew his second attack, if I was on his right side, I would be safe. That's the direction I was trying to roll. Roll didn't happen. And I have no idea why. Feeling like I'm robbed is a huge advancement. Feeling like I have no idea what's going on. Positioning got really weird because we were too close to the wall. That's right, I'm not dead. A little short. Hide behind this pillar. Quick top off. That kills. That's a fast one. I should have been moving to the left a little bit. I think he either wouldn't have used that attack, or I might have been better mentally disposed to react to it. I'm not sure how many hits I need to land in phase 2, but it's a good question. It does seem like something about the hit stun in phase 1 is carrying over, because there was one of these attempts where in phase 2 I staggered him on the first blow, which was very weird. that's set up enough. Hey, I recognized it that time. Phase 2. Ah, dang. I thought I'd get out of it, but I'm reacting to the wrong move. I'm reacting to the fast slash. Like, that's the way that I'm moving. But if I walk out and he's in that pattern, I actually just need to roll right back to where I was. And I'll be fine. I think. It might cut wider than I think. No, that one, not that one, not that one. I think there's another one he does. I've seen two different glowing slashes like that. One that cuts very horizontal. I think that one's super slow. The one that goes very horizontal. That one's like a medium speed glowy slash. That if I walk for it. Good. I don't want to be against the wall like that. I wound up on the other side of him. It was a little weird. Sometimes weird things happen during that attack if my positioning's not quite right. Not a big deal, kind of wrong. Phase 2. The extra slash that he killed me with before, that's an attack. That's a follow-up he can only do if his health is below a certain amount. Ah, I dodged too early. His uppercut slash as the second attack follow-up is faster than his downward slam. I think I can dodge both of them if I'm going to the left, but if I get out successfully, I can heal up after taking the quick slash, which is what I was trying to do. Ideally, if I can dodge through the quick slash, I can just beat the boss. Because that's the move that is conditioning me. If I can recognize that move specifically, which is really fast, and dodge through that move, I should be able to just attack him a lot. Baited. That's on me. Basted. I said baited because he's likelier to perform that follow-up if I am, what's it called? Dang it! I avoided that successfully in that method earlier. I think it's a slapdash method that happened to work though. Man, he's got a lot of health in this phase. I have to survive for a pretty long time considering how fast the attacks are that one-shot me here. Or rather just how fast the attacks are in general and how much space they cover. There's probably a manipulation strat I can learn. Like, I've seen people fight the second phase without dodging. I know it's a thing. But it's based on manipulating a behavior in a certain way that, and the videos I looked at for that did not have an explanation. It was just a demo. And without the theory behind it, I can't construct that stratagem. Part of the core of this is like, if I get hit, I just have to stay calm. I've about figured out how to do that in the first phase. I've not figured out how to stay calm in the second phase. very good at telling you how secretly impatient you are. Phase 2. Okay. One moment. Okay, quick comfort adjustments. Let's get my furniture back in the proper place. Straighten out my back. So I'm not hunched over for this, and we run at the boss again. Waited too long on that charge attack. I haven't seen him do that as a single slash, so I'm glad that I was able to get the stun. He was about to do something unpredictable. Phase 2. That was very messy. That does not have enough delay for me to attack between. The first and the second slam don't have enough delay. The third slam I think I can get out of the way of preemptively and start attacking. I want to hit the second phase more. I want to be more aggressive and less passive in the second phase. Let's try and make that a reality. You know, with the headset on, when there isn't much music going or anything like that, I don't have the music actually playing in my headset at all. Let me get a little sound effect in there, because I can hear the blood in my ears. Hits if I start up on that fast enough. misread his attack, but I did it in a safe way. Second phase. Alright, let's fight, you punk. Got me with it. Back to the cross slash. Let's see. Should I go further behind him after that attack? Maybe. Is the answer just to attack more? It doesn't feel wrong. About to get over eager there. Phase 2. More charged attacks. Dang it, that's right, he gets an extra follow-up. That was working a lot better. If I get in the right nook, the double slash doesn't actually hit me twice. Which means if I don't need to do the fight perfectly, I don't need to worry about it. And I'm getting in more hits while I'm doing this quick loop. But I need to remember that his multi-slams have an extra follow-up after the first critical. So I need to find an extra solution for that, which is probably that on the multi-slams I just dodge one more time. Dang it! I'm not sure what exactly was wrong with that dodge. I'm trying to work myself up a bit to keep my reflexes in the moment. Really throw myself at it. If my mindset is focused on taking every opportunity to hit him, I'm a little likelier to get him on luck. Or just sheer reflex. I'm likelier to get him without perfect planning in that case. Too late to start running. That's the quick breath. I didn't move left fast enough. Heal here. I moved out there because I was worried about triggering a horse kick. Phase 2, apparently. Ludwig again, indeed. We're doing better. We're close. That killed me. Noted. Whew. Alright, we can do this. So that slow sweeping slash is outside of my set play dodge. That's something that I'm supposed to genuinely react to. But the last fight, he didn't do it at all. I don't know how long I can count on getting lucky. I got spooked because my health was low. No good. I was worried about him doing the follow-up slash, but I should have just planned on him not doing it, and if he did it, it'd kill me, and I'd be fine. Let's go again. Bad spacing. Gotta play footsies correctly. Yeah, it's repaired. I've been repairing it. I get a notice when it starts to get damaged. Oh, it didn't follow up even though it was on the left. Dang it. That's a weird positioning. Second phase. Oh, that still hit. Shoot. Yeah, the funny thing about the amount of damage that I do is this is like the minimum level character. So you can, like, there are a lot of character builds that do so much more damage in this boss fight. Oh my goodness. It's funny how far on the back foot we are, but it's funny how much damage you can do that is still considered to be low. I think the general boss design philosophy for Bloodborne is that, like, in one good kill, you should see the boss's, like, stun and visceral once. We see we can have, like, we're going to wind up having 3 viscerals on the boss, 3 visceral opportunities on the boss during a very good attempt. Depending on whether or not we get the head break, which isn't mandatory. But in the second phase, we need to get 2 breaks to get through. Do phase 2 like the moment I hit him. 2 more times? Oh. I turned around a moment too soon. Sheesh. Random there. Sometimes if you go for an opening after the charge, he does something random. Come on. That's different than his other double attack. because that was a backstepping slam to slash. I'm low on blood vials again. Now my weapon's close to breaking. Yeah, we'll take that death. Let's get out of here and repair. I think the thing that's getting me right now is literally, if this dude were man-size and I could look at his sword and my character at the same time, I could do this. I'm just having a really, really hard time tracking his sword with how far away it is. That'll be enough to repair, and then I need to go farm pigs for a little bit. Oh, nice. What was the set bonus for that again? I forgot. Was it something about another turret? Or was that the last thing for leveling it up? These guys can never make it easy. Yeah, I just don't believe that I found like 4 of that book series. Ah, yeah, that's pretty useful. Yeah, if you just keep an eye out, of course, for book number 7 in the Brawler series. That's the one I want most, because that gets rid of the blur. Okay, we get at least one more pig. That'll be a good amount of blood vials. If we get both of these guys, it's quite a lot. Oh, he kept charging at the wall, and that helped him correct into me. I guess you can't roll through that if you get tanked by it. Or I did roll through it and it stood me up in the fire. I'm not sure which. So there's the 20,000 blood echoes up the ramp are gone. I need to kill the pigs again. Getting killed by the second pig isn't usually a big... it's not a big deal if you can kill the shades again. Shades are actually the thing that make this difficult and annoying. Pigs are trivial. Try just pivoting around them a bit more. Seriously. Backstep slam slash combo. What the heck? Why does he have that? Why does that guy need to back up? I wasn't even behind him. I'm not going to be able to split those guys up. I don't want to deal with it right now. I'm just going to go back and buy the blood vials that I have and go back to the boss. I just want to fight the boss. The only other FromSoft game that has these forced cooldown periods of farming and such is Demon Souls, which I think is pretty sure I'm not gonna try to do this in Demon Souls at any point in time. Well, certainly not blind. Okay, weapons repaired, we're back into it. Yeah, when we get around to doing other biomes, I can sink a couple level ups into like heat and cold tolerance. I ought to have an easy time with that. I probably won't have to change my wardrobe. Might a little bit, I don't know. Usually with the second rank in that perk, you just don't care where you are. I think I actually found the warm clothing crafting book. There's that too. If we go to cold biome. Yeah, okay. I should not have healed right there, but I really disliked how I was boxed into that part of the map. Somebody had a video up on YouTube. I only barely started watching it. It was about an attempt to beat Bloodborne with only consumables, but they were allowed to level up. But yeah, they had to try and beat the game with nothing but Molotovs, oil flasks, that kind of stuff. No guns, mind you, only like damaging consumables. The biggest trick of a run like that is actually that you have to avoid like basically all of the random mobs along the way. You're only going to have enough stuff to fight the bosses. Back to it. Here we go. Got an instant stagger there. Take that. That was too late to do a heal, and I thought I was dead, so I took my hand off the I took my eye off the game. I took one of my hands off of the controller and I couldn't dodge fast enough. It's just a lesson to not give up. I thought I might be able to get the heal in before the beam came out and still dodge the beam for the horizontal slash. I couldn't. So, you know, that's not an available healing opening, which, if I had to answer that on a life or death exam, I would have said, no, that's not a good opening. Sometimes you try stuff in the heat of the moment. So that one there, like, I was really close to the wall, and I have a much harder time avoiding the charge if I'm that close to a wall. Yeah, the second time I went to 1 HP, I assumed I was dead. The first time I was still playing through it. I'm like, okay, yeah, we're... Sometimes it's just the way it goes. Yeah, if I dodge double sword lasers, I can take a quick heal, but only one heal. If I went for 2 heals, I could get killed by the stab. Come on, stop doing that attack. Why does he keep doing that? I'm really trying to make him not do that. In a world, I need to get myself in the moment. I shall beat Ludwig. Alright, I got this. Oh, that was a side hit? That's weird. How are you doing that so often now? I had him not doing that at all before. I haven't changed what I'm doing. That's the one that killed me before. Ah. happens so fast. What is the game plan around that move? That's where I'm struggling right now. I'm having a hard time figuring out the game plan around several moves, especially since I thought I had the behavior down to make him not do the follow-up slash in the first phase, and he hit me in the face with it about 3 times last fight. Right, okay. I forgot what his first attack was. That's how much this is getting me sometimes, that like he's doing these things that I don't understand. There we go. He's back on that train again. Back out right there. Take that. You're dead! I got him! Alright. I just had to move out. Oh man. And you can see the achievement on stream proving that I've never killed him before. And there's the BL4. There it is. There it is! I got him. Okay, yeah, I just had to spend some time like focusing on punishing his big gap closers because those were the moves I understood the best. His close range moves, I can't keep them straight. He does too many things for me to like get. All right. Steady heart. I'm gonna go. This is.
Good
Ah.
Have you seen the thread of light? Just a hair, a fleeting thing. Yet I clung to it, steeped as I was in the stench of blood and beasts. I never wanted to know what it really was. Really, I didn't.
I'm gonna get a glass of water. You done making horse noises, bro? Does he have any more lines? Oh, I'm pretty sure he's just super crazy. Yeah. Alright. Super crazy. Okay. Whew. Oh man, my body temperature's back to normal. I need to put my freaking shirt back on. Excuse me. Yeah, I was sweating so much during that fight. Okay, I'm gonna restock on blood vials. And now we're back to exploring the DLC. What does this Carol rune do? Guidance. Gives you 20% more rally potential. That's kind of cool. I can't say I'm gonna actually use it, but it's cool. It's very good if you're on like a strength build. Whew. All right, so I don't have to do any more titles revolving around fighting Ludwig. Consequentially, in the Bloodborne series so far, I got a few extra YouTube hits on the title Mikolash owes me money. So yeah, you know, humorous title gets you further. Now, if only I had a knack for editing, although a knack is really selling it short. If only I spent time learning how to edit is the real answer to that.
Colored by blood, but always clear of mind. Proud under the church. Beasts are a curse, and curse is a shackle. Only ye are the true blades of the church.
Okay, a couple locked doors. Frenzied cold blood. Oh, you mean harm. Sorry, you need to die first. You're like a standard enemy. Ow. This guy's very healthy. Yeah, if he does one of those things that like hits twice and he hits me with the first one, I could die very easily. There we go. That'll let me explore the area. Could use a little extra light around here. Okay, So there's definitely that gate opening that's got stairs going down. A few more rooms here. You're a large boy. The Fist of Gratia. Is that a weapon? No. It's a gun, sort of. It's a gun type thing. Okay, it's an offhand, but it doesn't use bullets? How do I look at the description? There it is. A chunk of iron fitted with finger holes. The hulking hunter woman, Simple Gratia, ever hopeless when handling hunter firearms, preferred to knock the lights out of beasts with this hunk of iron. Well, that's kind of neat. Yeah, it's got a scaling with strength. It's got the same attribute requirements as a basic gun. It does physical damage rather than blood damage. I'd have to upgrade it to know if it had any potential. It kind of seems to me like the best I would get out of that is something that does the damage of the pistol without having any range, which is not really useful. Seems like maybe this is a place where I could have a chat. Is this a clinic? You don't want to talk, do you? Ow. Alright. Okay, so there's a couple hunters up those stairs, and that could be very tough to fight. Now it's time to check the stairs at the midway point, the ones going down. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get through a couple areas before I can get to another boss. There are 2 more bosses in the DLC. One whose name I can't remember. The other is the Orphan of Kos. The Orphan of Kos is kind of... The Orphan of Kos is mentioned all the time online. That guy is kind of the boss that that everybody says is one of the hardest bosses in Dark Souls.
Are you a hunter? Well, you hear the toll of... When you love the beast you seek, when go back to your hunt, place is better moving forward.
Okay, so what if I do hear the bell?
Bear in some places are better left only fools.
Okay. One chance to answer means it's not progression related, and if it is a secret, it's not an important one. Sometimes those dialogues are incidental and unimportant. Ow. Oh, he rolled further forward. I was expecting to see him when I got out of there, and I did not see him until he shot me in the back. Now that's a lot of damage. Okay. So we're going up the stairs at the far end of this hall, and we can either go towards the altar that has the 2 hunters. There's another direction we might be able to check out. So we're going to work on that. And see if there's something else in that direction that doesn't involve immediately fighting 2 hunters.
Shrouded mine idol with steady stride.
So long as we run past the gunman, he's not going to get up these stairs. He's in a wheelchair, so we're okay. Okay, so we've got some rats with big old glowing eyes. I figured they would aggro in a pack. I was hoping to cleave through one into the other and get him to hit stun. Didn't happen.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
There is an item hanging out with the rats, and I want that item. So I'm gonna make sure I get that before I worry about these hunters. The item might be incidental. Just play it safe and lure them out with gunshots. Until we get to the last one. Bloodstone chunk. That's handy. Kind of nice. Okay. Ooh, great one's wisdom. Those are pretty handy. Now, in terms of these two, okay, I reset his slash, but didn't get the parry. He's carrying Ludwig's Holy Blade, by the way. That's the weapon that you can use as a player. It's pretty cool. I think I might have no choice but to kill both of these guys. It's going to be very hard. Because I suspect that I need to get behind that altar where she's staying. I can't conceive of anywhere else to go from here. I mean, Ludwig was kind of a dead end of the direction I had explored earlier.
Shrouded by night, but with steady proud beast only.
It's definitely, I think those words are coming from in there, but I don't know what to do about that, if anything. Now, the sword affords this guy on the right a pretty safe attack pattern. Now, the other idea here is, let's try and blitz past them a bit more aggressively. Aha. We've got an elevator. I'm just not figuring out, like, where's the go button on this elevator? It might be that this elevator... Can this elevator just not move until these guys are dead? Huh.
Shrouded by night, but with steady stride.
These are definitely going to aggro as a pack. Chance to seize. There's something here to interact with. Yes. I don't know when or where I got this thing that I just put in their skull. But it works for me. The bell, book, and candle. A classic ritual. Oh no, he's not carrying a candle. I thought I saw him holding something, but he's just got his hands out. Bells are something I don't have a good understanding of the various occultic relationships of. I think the what's it called? I think the bell as a signaling device is often a feature in a summoning ritual. I believe is the way that relates. It's a peculiar looking guy. I see another shambling nightmare. This gunk is poisonous, but it's slow poison. It's not the worst. And I've got antidotes at the ready. Just move on from that guy. I accidentally attacked over that guy. Your camera angle does matter for your swings. Like, if I look low, I swing into the ground. If I look high, my swing doesn't contact the ground at all. Okay, so we've got this spiral staircase to take a look at. And we've got this door at the far end. That doesn't open. The signboard says first floor balcony. Okay. This is not...
Has someone, anyone, seen mine? I'm afraid I've dropped them.
Huh. Well, I'll keep an eye out for them. There's another door back here, isn't there? Laboratory floor 1. Doesn't open on this side. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, he dropped a blood vial. Means these guys are fair game. I need blood vials to live. That's peculiar. I don't think that's actually a slug. That looks like a person who's bound up, crawling. You. Well, that was a startling trap that I seemed to avoid by happenstance. And that one I did not avoid. Do all of these bookcases have such... do all of these display cases? Do all of these shelves have such animosity? I need to see if there's something on the floor that's triggering that. There's a bunch of refuse there. I somehow offended this guy by running up the stairs. Like, I didn't have nearly that same kind of aggro at me before. That's probably because I spent time exploring the room last time. So they were in different positions. So I'll have to learn this setup. These guys seem like pretty standard goons. Not too healthy. Plenty damaging because, you know, we're a chump. This is about how damaging everything comes out to when you're level nothing. Okay, I'd rather not fight 3 of them at once. He's very eager, but his attack range isn't that big a deal. Okay, so... Does that disable the attack? How does it... Okay, so it's this kind of bookshelf. The attack happen moments later. Please fall off. Thank you. I shouldn't have to deal with him now. That's the variety that attacks. Okay, I can open this. Whew. Okay, with them dead, I should be able to explore the room. Ooh, that's a lot of... Okay, we got a ladder here. I saw there was a, there's a lever here, like for an elevator. And there's another elevator. So that one's not operable. So this will become a shortcut vector type of thing. Alright, I'm gonna head down here. Okay, we've got a couple of these scrambly guys. Okay, so first there was one that didn't get staggered when I landed on him. And then apparently this variety leaps, like, really aggressively. Just had a bit more health than I expected as well. These are definitely like a slightly different variety. And I can't visually tell why. So rather than being specifically growths, it looks like what's around their head is a wrapping, likely to obscure some kind of growth. If I would hazard a guess, I think these guys might be like prototype winter lanterns. Which would mean under their heads are just like a ton of eyes. Okay, so let's see. We've got a lot going on here. This is going to be a while. A lot of exploring to do. Okay, I think that's the room that I laddered down into earlier. Oh my goodness. Well, that certainly caught me by surprise. I don't know how many of these guys could activate at any time. Okay, something threw acid at me from above. A lot of these things can throw acid. There are so many of these guys. Okay. The drops and things on the floor in this area are likely not important. We should figure out how to blitz this area. It's very big and sprawling and pretty cool, but with this many enemies, going through here slowly is not going to be viable at all. Which is maybe the opposite of what you would think, but we're a superpower. Our superpower is that we have infinite lives, so... My assumption currently is that our goal is to reach the top of this place. Now, it's possible we may need to find an important item or manipulate something along the way, which will make this challenging. We've encountered a lot of doors. I think if I sprint past this, I won't die. Seems to be correct. you.
Lady Maria. Oh, save me, please. Oh, save me.
Okay. No idea what's up with that. But this fall puts me on this staircase, which is different. Okay, for a bit it looked like that rat wasn't taking damage, and I was about to be very, very concerned. Okay, so there's an area up there that might be important. I might need to find a way to raise this central thingamajig by about a notch. Yeah. So there might be, is probably a mechanism around here somewhere that will do that for me. Well, I might have been able to talk to that one. I think I saw a talk prompt in between me killing him. Oops. He was also tending to a sunflower. I'm not in a risk-taking mood. Let's just leave it there. Okay, this is the other part of the one from earlier. With the staircase. Can I close this? No. I'm probably going to get killed. Yes, very quickly. Yeah, this crawling, leaping variant is really nasty. Okay, so that elevator I found before might be my best lead so far on a new area to check out. Excellent hydration. Oh, the layout change I made earlier today didn't save. Oh well. I'll have to fix that later. Yeah, it seems this place is rife with shortcuts if I navigate it correctly. Excuse you. I'm checking for peculiar falling angles, of which it seems there may be many. The central staircase is so weird. Okay, the platform with that guy, I can take a running jump off of to get down to there, which is where I was before, so that's not important. Okay. Just run through here, through here. I kill these men in their wheelchairs with no mercy or shame. Actually, I don't need to kill them all. I just need to kill that guy so he doesn't, like, spray me to death. And let's see where this goes. Now, I didn't see an elevator opening in the... Oh, it opens on the other side. That guy is strapped to a chair. Can I talk to you?
Is that you, Lady Maria? Please, I need brain fluid. Murky.
Brain fluid.
Please, I need
Okay. I think I've heard about this. I believe this is part of a side quest. You get this person enough brain fluid and you get like a unique item. It's a Carol rune that unlocks some really weird stuff. Okay. So there's so much for that lead. Right. So. No, well. Too bad for me. Why is there a puddle of poison at the bottom of all this stuff? Like, why? Huh. Okay. I opened a shortcut because there is an elevator to that room. It doesn't save me a whole lot of grief, but it's there. The one who was tending the flower might be alive again. Oh, I can definitely hear some chit-chat when I spawn back in. That is different. Alright, what do we have here? Mushy, mushy brain fluid. I get the feeling that each of these guys are blind and they're test subjects, or students perhaps. This seems to be a place of research. Like, some kind of horrible research, of course, but... Yep. Don't mind me. So going up that way is useless. Gets me nothing. Running over this way. Is this guy... Nope. He is dead for good. That is my fault. If he had a hint for what to do, then it is dead. No more hint for me. Yeah, this is the leaping variant. Very wary of these bookcases. I have no idea. I've only seen one enemy that's doing that. Maybe they drop brain fluid or something. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some interaction with these stairs. They gotta move or something. Okay, so... Oh, big rats, right. Yeah, you ain't even a thing. Alright, so falling there would get me nothing. Oh, gee, thanks, I guess. Poison knife, wee. Okay. I was able to get here by falling down. This is the room with the leapers. So I may die going in here, but it's about the only direction I have to follow right now. I don't think they can climb a ladder. Okay, so this gets us back to the earlier area. Let's go and kill you to be safe. So I think I need to go back down and make my way through the room that has, like, way too many guys. Ah! I didn't kill you this time. Right. Ah! I hit the wrong button. I hit square instead of triangle, and then I got confused. Okay. I want to try to go right at the first split and make it through that room. It's going to be tough, to say the least. I also might want to take a death run to get the item in the back left of the room. I just don't think there's any way I can survive getting that item. Yeah, so we've got a big patrol of guys, basically. I'm not going to go all the way up this staircase, because I'd aggro another guy that I don't think I want to fight. Which way do y'all walk? Looks like they head down to the base level. These guys have kind of a deceptively small aggro radius if you're not doing something weird. What is this room, actually? Patient room, floor 2. Oh, I accidentally emoted. Okay. Okay, so you get all the way through here, and there's a staircase. Please don't throw crap at me. You look a bit angrier than the rest, and you've got some sort of weapon. What? That hitbox is equally good for both of those positions, before and after that dodge roll. Okay. Well, there's that. Well, I ran through everybody in that room once. I can do it again. I think that's certainly the right way to go. When in doubt, the path of most resistance. Yeah, I probably don't want to aggro that entire crowd. Now, another option is I could go up that staircase and then come along down this way. Maybe, I think one or two of those people might be conversational. There's another room there as well. Oh, I accidentally woke you up. Excuse me. Very awkward. Okay, let's check along this way. Please no acid. Blood vials. Got it. This opens to Spooky Town. I would like to listen to the dialogue. So there are people here. They are these mutant things. They're kind of cowering. Seems that Lady Maria is causing some problems. What do we have up here? That's interesting. Seems like this might be the other side of the fellow we ran into before. Oh yeah, there he is. Don't mind me. Blood vials. Can't resist those. Where does this put me? Very high up, I trust. Run past bookcase. Some antidotes. Run along on top of the corpses through the darkness. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Sorry. Don't mind me. Gotta get past this guy with a chain gun before he finishes reloading. I did not. That's a very difficult chain gun position to deal with. Like, that's super nasty. But it does look like he's violent towards these other critters. Okay. I'm surprised I didn't find a shortcut after covering that much ground. Where did I skimp? There's a couple places. Going into the dark room on the left after going along the right path seemed easier to get through. So we'll deal with that. You. I think I'm not in the mood to wait for you guys this time if I can avoid it. Looks like I can't, because I couldn't run past that guy. Looks like a couple of them fell off. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for them to patrol a bit. Unless I run past them into the room on the right. I might be able to do that. No, I didn't get to the top of the staircase. And I don't have any pungent blood. Pungent blood cocktails. Bloodborne alluring skulls to throw them off the trail. Right? Yeah, I don't. Worth a check. Might as well aggro and kill you while I'm waiting. So we'll wait for those two to pass. Very rude, excuse me. While there's dialogue on screen, I can't actually interact with the ladder, which is a possible issue. Like, if that killed me, that would be pretty unpleasant. Okay, considering the placement of that, I may want to consider trying to get out and then down. Because I came out here. Past this, I looted something here. Okay, so we've got a hunter there and some kind of sack of flesh. And this hunter's not conversational, very aggressive. Well, somewhat aggressive. As aggressive as it can be without actually knowing how to get around this center area.
Lady Maria, will I ever grow up and become a... What say you? Say something.
Creepy, yet again. Okay. I'd like you guys to come down here, because I get the feeling these two don't get... I get the feeling this hunter won't get along with them if they're in the same spot. But they didn't come down the stairs. Come on, please aggro, you jerks. She intercepted the gunshot that I was trying to use to aggro that guy. Ay-yi-yi. Okay. So let's see. I'd like for her to be in a position at the ledge, but her weapon set is very unlikely to make that happen. Something just like got killed or fell off. Dang it! 2 attacks before I could... Oh, and then she backstepped off a cliff and died and gave me a blood dreg. She shouldn't respawn. She's a vile blood? You only get blood dregs from vile bloods, I believe. Vile bloods are vampires. Wait, no, am I getting blood dregs because I'm killing a PvP target while I have the rune active? Yeah, I think I'm getting blood dregs because I'm a vile blood. Oh, they did that weird thing again. Well, I'm alright. Okay, so I'm going through the dark room up the stairs, and then I'm jumping off as soon as I can, and then going up that staircase. This room just keeps going. If those guys followed me more actively, I think I'd get stuck at the stairs listening to the dialogue and possibly die. that's handy dandy. Oh, it didn't take my, my run didn't start, so I couldn't get a jump. Whew. I have no idea how much ground I have to cover to find another boss. Now, the other boss that is waiting for me, apart from the Orphan of Kos, is the big fire beast that was in the church in the earlier area in the DLC. I just need to get a special item to wake him up. The other boss, the Orphan of Kos, what I know about his positioning is that he is in a location known as the Fishing Village. Spam X through there. Get climbing. I'm at the top. I can heal. Pass through. I dash. Check for items. There's my blood echoes. Okay. I need to start like from the wall. There we go. Laboratory floor 4. That looks like it's just a big drop. Or that this is an elevator shaft, but I don't see a way to call the elevator up. I really wish I knew why I was attacked by acid earlier from the bookshelves. If I could make sense of that, I think that would help me feel safer. The notion of killer bookshelves has me perhaps unnaturally wary in this whole circumstance.
What say you? Say something.
Brain fluid, as I thought. Some of these things have unique Wait, you're not dead?
What say you? Say something.
Ew. That's even worse. Okay, so some of these things can't die. Interesting. Ah! Where did you come from? I looked around this area. Did it come out from behind something? Okay, so... yeah, that's definitely a deadly fall. There's no two ways around that. Okay, I think that's where I'm trying to go. And there's the, thing there. Okay, so taking this fall is interesting, but it doesn't seem it's productive. Now, killing that thing and getting a brain fluid, and then it got back up, does seem to demonstrate what I needed to get done. Oh, well, okay, that's nice. Okay. So let's go back up to that area, but this time I won't jump off the ledge into that central platform. I could bring her 1 brain fluid to start as well. I do dislike circumstances that have little rhyme or reason.
Please.
There wasn't a good reason for me to attack that NPC.
Oh. I'll have you know. So do come back. I'll have you. So do.
Okay, so she said that, but she didn't actually give me anything. Good lord, this place is huge. Now, here in this dark room, it's possible that there's something I'm meant to kill. Also, there were all those locked doors back, like, another, back a bit ago. It's possible I need to find some kind of key. I don't know how secret the area is that has the Orphan of Kos. Okay, so along this route, the last time I went that way, I was stopped by the chain gunner, who's right up there. Overlook over that guy's room. Blood Gem Master. Okay, I guess I've just got a certain number of those that the game decides is cool. How nice. Okay, nothing else important in this room. So we're left contesting with this dude with the Gatling gun. Should be able to run past in between bursts. Okay. So we can get behind and kill him on this level. Possibly. I think it's also distinctly possible that there's another elevator. Laboratory floor 5. Oh, look. I'm assuming this takes us down to the elevator on the other side of the earlier room. Yes, it does. Yeah, so let's be heading back up. And I can call that down as I need now. Well, if I've got an elevator here, then I might as well run over here and kill him. Well, looks like he's having a fun time. That person doesn't have a head. neither does that one. Okay, so we've got a few of these without heads. I don't know what that is or means. I think there might be another room along that way. Like, yeah, over there I see a sign placard thing. I'm gonna file that away in my brain case and try going up the rest of these stairs. Okay, well, if he's delayed, that's enough. I'll just take the ladder. Okay, so there's like 2 or 3 areas prior to this, in this, like, giant column of stuff that I don't understand yet. Okay, and now we're in the rafters. Didn't get much higher up than that. Okay, why is this ladder here? Why is this entire platform here? Does this climb up to something higher? There's a thing out there that I should try to grab, I'm sure. Ah.
Blah.
Another one like you.
Have you heard how curiously, like a storm? But it bellowed, here it comes, but gently.
So I'm guessing all the ones that contain brain fluid look like this. Like they're just a head. Here's what I've been looking for about the entire time. Yeah. There's our big transformative interactive that will change this entire room. This entire enormous room. Bloodstone chunk. You look like you want to talk.
Sound of water. Listen.
Yeah. No brain fluid in him. I see. Okay, so now that I've risen the platform up higher, if I take the ladder back up here, where's that going to put me? Yeah, now that links up. I suppose perhaps that's only like that to allow me the option of rotating this back down. Not necessary. Okay, now let's try to figure out how the heck this room has changed with this incredibly important, very thoroughly integrated ladder. Oh my goodness, a chest? kind of ready for that to be the first mimic in all of Bloodborne, I wouldn't even be mad. Fine Strike. I don't know what that is. So, let's see. Dirty Damp Blood is something I got recently. Rapid Poison 6.2. Fine Strike is attack versus open foes. I believe an open foe is an enemy who you have inflicted a break condition on, which is, okay, so that's kind of neat. I don't think that amounts to enough, though. Even though it has another attack up percentile on it. Yeah, alright, we'll just die. That's about what I expected, really. Well, now we get to check out from the bottom up what the room looks like. And I think our goal is to get out through that door. So it was like halfway up the room. Okay, so the stairs that we're on... Oh, hey! You've moved.
The true face of the blood-worshipping beast purge, but that's not you. Seek the secrets held, and here's what you must do. Climb the astral clock she hides through. Go on. She hides.
You got it. Yeah, okay. I thought that might be the case, that the stairs aren't really here anymore. Oh, we've got more of these slug creatures hanging out now. Oh boy. Great. Well, so long as we're around here. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, I'll have you know, so do come.
Oh, I have more brain fluid, though.
I'll have you know, so do...
Oh well. In terms of Saint's Blood, the blood of Adela that we have currently is our current Saint's Blood. So this is a new source of that. Alright, so I'm going to pull that back down. But I want to check out a bit more. Why is this place now full of these things? There are more items here that weren't here before. Kin Cold Blood is pretty valuable. Lethal Damp Blood Gem in triangular shape. Yeah, he's still locked.
As someone, I am heavy. As some, I am heavy.
Okay, yeah. I get the feeling he's not getting us back. Huh. It seems my only way up now is the elevator, but it shouldn't be possible to strand yourself, and I didn't think the elevator interaction was mandatory for me to get up to the height I had achieved. Perhaps I am misremembering something about them. Whoops, I woke them up, and I should not have. I thought I could get out before they could fire a shot, and that was wrong. I could not actually do that. Oh, is it 1 in the morning? No, that clock is wrong. It's midnight. I'm actually gonna pop this.
Oh, you... That makes... I'm sorry to trouble you.
Blood of Adeline.
Oh, don't be greedy. I should know.
Okay, so she won't accept any more brain fluid. We can put that on the bar. Why not? I'm assuming it's a better recovery rate than the Blood of Adela, but it might be the same. here, and then up here. I don't know how the enemy spawns are going to have changed. Oh, we can just go out through here now?
I have failed. Please, lady.
There's almost assuredly more to explore in that room. If I took the elevator... Living failures. Huh. Well, I guess this is a boss fight. I didn't know about this boss. Okay, so you're gonna throw spells, they're gonna proliferate as we go. My damage on them right now is not very effective, and I am not carrying my lightning foils, or lightning paper. These are almost assuredly kin-type enemies, where lightning damage is going to be way more effective. Like, we're doing 150 damage, it's really low. So I'm going to pop off and change my equipment. Let's see. Okay, so if I didn't know about these guys, I have at least 5 bosses. We've got the Living Failures. There are at least 2 more bosses in the DLC. It seems like these guys probably arrive on a schedule, kind of like the 4 Kings. So I'm going to need to be killing them very quickly. That's only physical attack up. The attack up versus open foes would count, but I don't know if I can actually open up these enemies. Yeah, everything else is physical attack. Might as well try that. The Dirty Damp Blood Gem, which is a depth 15 I recently got. Rapid Poison plus 10. I'm using the Bolt. The Nourishing is still one of my best all-around options. I believe that's the best we can do for lightning damage. It should be the best type for these things. The other option is to use lightning paper, and we've got some lightning paper stocked, but not a lot. Not a super comfortable amount. Okay, so this is if I go to the second level, then run out and go in immediately. That's where I wind up. I could possibly find some more stuff by going up to the 4th level. I want to take a couple stabs at this boss and see, like, whether or not it's even a big deal. I mean, because this looks like one of those just standard mass fights, like, stay on them, keep your wits about you, and it may not be a problem. I get the feeling that with my level, these guys have a couple attacks that can kill me in short order. I don't know how much health each of these individual instances have, That's probably going to be the interesting thing here, is how much damage does it actually take to kill just one of these. If one of these goes down pretty reasonably, then this shouldn't be a problem. Doesn't seem like I can land crits on them. Okay, there's one down. Basically going to be a case of watch out for spells. Oh, they got me. Yeah, I'm going to have to be dealing with a lot of these at once and just trying to get in damage. There doesn't seem to be a super clever way to manage them. I could maybe try to fish around for a better blood gem if it's just like this kind of annoying matter. It's also possible that they might be vulnerable to poison, and I have more than enough blood gems to try some kind of a poison set. I'm gonna explore around a little more. Seems like I might have access to some pretty good blood gems in this area if I really get down to it. Table. Took out the rooms so that I could take the elevator up to the 4th and see how this connects now. I want to try going down from the point of the elevator connection and see if there's much of anything new I can get to. Funny that it sets us right behind Chain Gun Guy. And there. Yeah, this room I've already explored. Okay, so I can go back and make it to the dark room. Oh boy. Okay, Just looking at connections. Yeah, there's that there. Yep. Where? Oh, you came. So he came down, and that guy was not content to be where he was. Alright, so there's definitely, like, some other loot around here, but it's really difficult to reach. Huh. Alright, alright. Let's get back in on this new boss. Definitely gonna have to be cleverer to, like, get enough damage in on this guy without getting overwhelmed. I could try using a Beast Blood pellet here. It doesn't seem like the boss is too fancy. I don't know yet if the boss has a second phase. That's a good question. Will the boss change behaviors if it gets below 50%? I don't think I'm ready to start throwing Beast Blood pellets at this yet. I have like 10 of these total Beast Blood pellets, that is. Okay, so I did manage to stun him actually. They are open to they can take visceral attacks. I need to watch out for all the spell casting though, because they are absolutely just gonna throw spells to cover each other a lot. But yeah, looks like sometimes I'll want to be using criticals to force them out of spell casting. Oh, I thought I sent the elevator down. It's a weirdly non-responsive elevator button. Yeah, that arm flailing attack is annoying. I can't mindlessly walk around these dudes. Very carefully attacking a big group of guys for the amount of health they have is gonna be annoying. I wonder if there's a trick to beating these things. Okay, I haven't tried it before, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get a poison setup going. These seem like the kind of dudes that might be decently vulnerable to poison. I don't know. I'm gonna see if it's an option. Let's test things. So the question we have here is going to be slow poison or rapid poison. The different poison types do have different, well, we're going to want to base off this dirty, damp blood gem, so we're going to be going for rapid poison. The different poison types do have different resistances, so you want to make sure you're putting all your eggs in one basket. Yep, rapid. So that gets us to rapid 12 something. It gets us to rapid 20 something. Durability is 130. Yeah, rapid poison 23. Durability is 130 out of 200. I mean, I could do repairs, but who cares? Our weapon barely even does real damage right now. It's just a poison weapon. And that's the thing about it. You're giving up on the damage you could be getting from damage blood gems to do this. We're gonna try it, whatever. If I can get poison to trigger after like 4 hits, that could be really beneficial. I think I might be able to damage the boss by poisoning multiple targets and then just being flighty, which would be very nice. This does seem like a bit of a gimmick boss fight, and I would appreciate being able to answer it with a gimmick in turn. Plus, I have all these poison blood gems that have not been useful this entire game.
Please, bring. I must have it. Without it, I'll be sent back. Yes, that.
Ugh.
Thank you. Take this charm.
Oh.
Please. Oh, the sticky drip. How extraordinary. Can you hear?
Well, with the balcony key, I can get to a new area. So let's open the door that's over there. Shoot, if this gives us a key, is this unlocking a whole other area, or what? Just perhaps an item. Oh, this looks like the area of the church where we fought the, messengers. Huh. Black Sky Eye. My understanding is that this is the past. Like the hunter's dream is a nightmare reflection of the past before the time we're actually playing. It's why we can encounter legendary hunters, come to understand the secrets of blood ministration in the church. They were trying some weird stuff. What the heck is this item we just acquired? Black Sky Eye. Seems like it would be a key item. Eye Pendant. Okay, that's the item we had that'll let us get up here. I don't remember when we got the Eye Pendant, but glad we did. Got it before we needed it. Is Black Sky Eye just a tool? Summon a tiny meteor from the dark depths of one's pupil. Okay. Sure. There's another thing I want to check out on that balcony. Just a simple little thing. Check on and figure out. Can we break this glass? Looks like that's a yes. Ah, okay. Now above the treatment area. Whoa, haha. Careful of that. Well, it looks like we can fall down somewhere there. I guess that might be relevant, but let me check the other side first. Ooh, hoo, hoo. What do you have? What do you got? We do so little damage with this poison set. Well, bloodstone chunks. Okay. Handy dandy. Nothing else on this side. Alright, so if we take that fall there... What does that actually get us? It looks like it doesn't look like there's anything over there. I'll take the fall anyway, just to check. Sake of exploration. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's nothing there. But I can fall on top of this. For all that matters. Yeah, it gets me precise. Oh! There's an item on that altar now. Okay. Why don't you come on down and chase me? That spell they're shooting is probably the one I just learned. Ooh. Ow. Rude. Alright, well, I'm probably healthy enough to grab this, once I don't get hit by that spell. Lawrence's skull. I needed that. That should enable me to fight another boss. Namely, you know, Lawrence. He's hanging out, waiting in the wings. Oh right, all this stuff. Stuff from these guys and... No. Did you want to chit-chat? I get the feeling that maybe some of this dialogue will change once I have unveiled the secret. But for now, let's teleport back. We'll go fight that boss. We'll try and see if this poison strat can bear any fruit. I have no idea. I believe Lawrence's skull gives us the option to fight another boss. So we've got 2 bosses we can work on. And yeah, both of them should be, I mean, Lawrence, I believe, is going to be maddeningly hard. He's a figure much like Ludwig, a legendary hunter. You know, I find it disappointing that when your weapon is doing a bunch of poison stuff, you don't get like a poison drip effect. I mean, when your weapon's doing fire or lightning, you don't get effects on the weapon either.
I have failed him.
Okay. Looks like we're kind of low on blood vials. 2. Okay, that was about 12 hits, and we didn't get a poison effect to start. Need to run from that spell. A little homing thing. head thumped me and I died. So the poison does nothing to this boss. Just a note. It's nothing. Absolutely nothing. It looks like the failed experiments. They'll spawn until there's about 5 of them. It seems as though once there are 5 of them, they seem to spawn about as fast as I can possibly kill them. So I think it's just what we're going to expect. But I'm going to go ahead and remove these trash tier gems from the weapon, because even after like 12 hits, we don't get anything. So there's no way that's going to be even possibly effective. But we're not going straight back to that boss. I'm going to try and place the skull to see what the other boss looks like. So we're going to go back to a pure physical spec on the blood gems. On the blood gem selection. Should be here is the tempering, and then nourishing, and then tempering. I'm going to use a frenzied cold blood, soothing care. And just kind of for giggles, because it's equipable, I want to upgrade the Fist of Brachia. Okay. I wanted to see if it was going to get a gem socket, and what that gem socket would do. That remains a good question. Who knows? And more blood vials, why not? Looks like I've got 38 right now. Okay. So with this skull, we're gonna go back to the first lamp. And we want to go through here, and then up the central path. Fires a shot, we dodge him, we go through here. We avoid that gang of beasts, we go over here. We trigger the fireball, we go over here. Dodge you. Okay. We hear the bell, we come up here. Those guys get wrecked. While he's killing that guy, we run past. This, I believe, is where the skull belongs, because this is, I mean, these are both the church. Both this and that other place are both the church. So you come here with the skull, and it triggers this cutscene. Hey, how's it going? You wanna chat? Yeah, does it hurt your face that I'm somehow carrying your skull while you are also carrying your skull? Oh, he looks exactly like the cleric beast, just on fire. He sounds like it too. Lawrence, the first vicar. I need to know what your attacks are like. big area. Oh, that was lethal? Wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, he looks like he's half transformed into a cleric beast, just on fire. The run to him is a bit annoying. It might be less annoying after the bell is rung. I get the feeling that ringing the bell might be transformative. So that's another boss that is there. I'm not going to work on him right now. I'm going to work on this other crowd of dudes. The number of hits I landed on these dudes when I had the poison weapon that was dealing literally 50 damage a hit makes me think I'm probably pretty close to beating them if I go in with the actual ideal weapon. So we'll do a quick blood gem change. We need this to be the bolt gem. That's bolt, nourishing. The third gem doesn't matter much. We can actually just leave it as is. It's fine. All that matters is we slap on a bolt gem, so we're doing electric. Now we're back to the research hall. Now, let's see. Did I have one more brain fluid, or was it only the two that I've found? I think I've only found the two so far. I haven't seen another entity that would give me more. I can sell the Black Sky Eye. I'll never be able to use it anyway. She's not in the chair. You have moved.
Oh, hello. One last time. The murky, the sticky sound in my head. Just a head. That's all there is. Please, I want to... Please.
Okay, well, she'll need more brain fluid then. I get the feeling I'd have to, like, traipse all through this place for some. Or I'd have to get past the boss. Or both. Or maybe both. It also might be possible that there's some brain fluid in the balcony area. Maybe in one of the corners. Somewhere that would be pretty difficult to get to. I don't think any other story stuff is or locations are really locked off by that, though.
I have failed.
My understanding of it is if you get, I think it's 4 brain fluid over to her, then she can give you a unique herald. Trying to bait something I can very easily go in and punish. Oh, the head slam's not instantly lethal. Well, that's something. Oh, I took a double slap there. Can't take a double slap. No matter how much I would like to be able to, like, cleave through these guys and do more damage, I think it's never going to be safe to do. Alright, I'm going to give him one more shot, after which point I'm going to call it for now, because we've been at it for about 3.5 hours. Yeah, I've got a long way to go on this boss. I don't think it's going to be... I don't think there's a very specific tactic here unless they get some kind of very new behavior second phase. I think it's just a matter of being very careful for a decently long period of time. Because these guys have a lot more health than other similar bosses. This is like a DLC version of the Deacons of the Deep. And for as easy as the Deacons of the Deep are, it's not trivial to run a perfectly clean Deacons fight.
I have failed.
Those have a lot of tracking. That could easily get me in trouble. Oh, they can do a burst after the slam. That's news. Oh, I dodged too early. Most of what these guys do is fairly like laggy. If you're watching them close, you can just dodge through it all. It's just a lot. It's just a lot going on. So I will get that figured out. I'm going to try and see if there's any other kind of major tactic for that. I don't think there's a particular trick to it. I think they just have a lot of frickin' health for what they are. So we'll see what we can do about it. Because, like, that is a much bigger health profile than something like Four Kings. Okay, thank you for tuning in. This has been Jupiter Exile. Until next we wander, we've got new stuff to deal with now that Ludwig is gone. 2 bosses. So, yeah, we'll get back to that. I don't know if I'll be available at all for Sunday. I'm pretty busy. Alright, good night.